Alrighty, I'm in the elevator and it's working live. Reveal the unexpected. That's timing for you, timing for you. Let's see how the internet rolls here, guys. Just gonna walk out in the foyer here at W. For anyone jumping on the recording, flick through the comments, check it out or watch if you want. Be patient and watch. I don't know how long this one's gonna go for. The internet here has been absolutely horrendous. Just gonna walk around. This place is amazing. How are you, Belinda? I knew you'd jump on first. Myself and Mr. Lee are just about ready to head to the airport. We've packed up. We've had to change a lot of plans the last month really. So many things have changed. Internet's working fantastic down here. Bit of a delay, Belinda, but I'll say hi again. Thank you for being on. Love the interaction while I've been here in Bali, Belinda and everyone else at training, and you're still listening. That's dedication. Anyone watching the recording, that's dedication. Damien, loving your energy, brother. Loving your energy, man. I'll get on a call with you when I get back to Oz in a day and a half, I think, maybe. Yeah, we've got a few absolute superstars jumping on. Lee Lynch. Looking forward to breakfast in the morning at 5:30, man. Serious, this Jeffro, how are you, brother? Good to see you still getting involved, still kicking. Yeah, Lee, the internet yesterday was just like a sign. I had my own course I had to move. I could not even post in the group. We had to move the mastermind for Team Beast Mode last night. I could send messages, some of the messages wouldn't come through. And when it's Lee lunchtime, yeah. And in this location-free world that we're in, and the way we're going with business, Mr. Bundy's on there as he drags the suitcases down the elevator. No, I think he's got someone. Trent, how are you, brother? But like I say, it's been challenging, and it was just typical of how our last few weeks have been over here. There's so many things have been thrown up, so many, not obstacles, you can call them that if you want to treat them that way, because this is where we do this all the time. We're always making decisions to move us forward. Sideways steps, no backwards steps. So just gonna wander around the W. I'm just taking this in for the last time. Yes, long time, Lee, long time, man. I'll probably see you again soon, eh? Haven't seen the alien emoji much, but take this place in. I'm gonna freak out some people with the live stream, because that's what happens here. Let's see how many people react. You know what? This is a first for me. I think this is the first time I've worn a t-shirt down here. There you go. Everyone who knows me. Challenges ads, Mac. Yeah, absolutely, bro. I'll talk about it in a sec. Lee O'Shea. We're going right to Dubai at the moment. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Are you still there, brother? I'm going to take us down to the beach. The aliens are preparing for departure. This is what we've been doing. We've been getting prepared for an absolute assault on the next step, the next leg, the next step of the journey. And it's, you know what, it's back in Oz. Back in Oz, of all places. It's gonna be sad to leave the W here. I'm just getting Snapchats through there, no Snapchats. Yeah, awesome, Lee. I might have to join you in Dubai one of these days, man. Definitely have to put it on the cards. Is it near Russia? Just throw that in there. Have a look at this place here. It's amazing, really. And I've been doing a few live feeds, showing you the scenery, the environment, if you want to call it that. Everyone lapping it up. But we've got big things happening, like I say. Back to Oz. Mr. Bundy's heading to Oz as well for a few weeks. Catch up with the fam, but we've got big things coming. Once we touch down, I know next week, we're not going to be back into full swing. We're actually swinging a 180. We're coming on the rebound. We're swinging a 180, and we're just going to be flipping everything on its head and going hardcore like we've never done before. There we go, funny emojis. I might keep walking down the beach here, guys, because this is the Y, the W. Amazing place, amazing place. But I did ask it if you could put some questions on. It'd really help me here, because I haven't got long. We do have to head off. I'm actually taking this for my own benefit to look back on. But like I say, it's been a challenging few weeks if you couldn't look at it as a challenge. It is big times ahead, Lee, and we'll talk about that over breakfast tomorrow, brother. But it has been challenging in my back is terrible. I'll get to that in a sec too. But roller coaster leading up to the retreat, flipping things around, flipping things around. I'll get all the questions soon. Leading into the retreat, because we just had 10 men that were totally different. That was huge, to change that up, to go through a week with no sleep, loving what we were doing, seeing Lee Lynch come through and rock it with Az, and Mr. Bundy himself, like throwing tricks out of his bag just to make things happen, to get results, like I said in my title here. But that was huge, a retreat coming out of that, just flying. But then after the retreat, still flying, but maybe taking the foot off the pedal, and then fucking challenge after challenge. And when I say challenges, just real life shit that's really made me as a person look inside, to get to the core of what I'm about. And I know Lee himself, to get the core of what he's about. So when you look at it as challenge, I don't see it that way. I see that as just a fucking shock from the universe to say, hey, stop, realign, have a look. What's going on here? What's working? What's not? Which way do you go? Who do you want to work with? Who don't you want to work with? What people do belong in your environment? What people don't? Does this serve you? Does that serve you? Just brings up questions like that. And realistically, the last week has just been throwing question after question, like just these little signs, and like, all right, that didn't work, let's go this way. This person's not for me, let's go this way. This conversation was just terrible, well, let's go this way. Maddie Gray, how are you? I'm going to get to the questions in a sec, guys, and thanks for the likes and everything coming through too, I appreciate it. Loving the Wi-Fi down here too. I don't know if you're still watching there, Lee. Still Wi-Fi. Just as we're about to leave, they've thrown a Wi-Fi hotspot at us. My back, Belinda, seriously, it was awesome yesterday. It was like I got like a burst of energy, a massive energy released. Then late last night I was really stiff, and then this morning I was hobbling around again. But as you can see, I'm walking around. What you focus on, you find. So I've been doing plenty of stuff to rehab that. The flight's going to be interesting. As you guys know, long flights, sore back, sitting in one position. Good luck to the person sitting next to me. I'm going to be like speaking out loud affirmations and stuff, I reckon. But yeah, that's how my back is. It's not the best. It's right in my glutes too, my hip flexor. It's not the best, but you get that. Connections week, keep me accountable. How are you, brother?
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Say hi.
Hi.
Yo. The man. I'm gonna miss this place actually. This is our like prime spot up here. Biggest takeaway from the last 2 weeks, Lee Lynch. Biggest takeaway. I'm still alive. I've got to go where the internet's working. The internet's work. There we go. Biggest takeaway. When shit gets real, you've just got to go deeper within. That's been me, and not just once, twice. Ask yourself the really serious, hardcore questions. And when I say serious ones, throw some at me, Lee. I reckon you would have been in this place before lately. Lee Lynch, that is. Even Belinda, going through a lot of stuff that you've been through in life, life's challenges. Just getting to the core of what I want. I'm going to say that. Because, yeah, you can fly along, you can go all good, you can have amazing clients, you can roll off some amazing content, you can meet some amazing people, you can communicate with some amazing people, but you can get lost in that. You can get confused sometimes. You can get up there and you're like, well, it's, yeah, what's next? But where are you at? And that's something that I've touched on a few times, is like really stopping and being present and looking within myself to say, all right, where am I at? And I've done that several times, and like where I'm at, I'm happy. I'm really, really happy. But I tell you what, I'm not satisfied. No way. And that's been the biggest thing here. It's like I've really got to lift my energy. I've really got to pick it up another level and take it up there. Nathan Coden, how are you, brother? Louise, Matty Grayer again. Throw some questions at me, guys. Throw some more questions at me. Hope you're rocking it since you've been back at Mac. I'll talk to you when I land, my friend. We'll get some stuff rocking and rolling. But yeah, like I say, just this live feed was really just to touch base with everyone. Wi-Fi, everything. So many signs got thrown at us. Like yesterday was a killer. Everywhere from going to get a massage after my back blew out the day before, saying I was pushing on and physical versus emotional, just to now to leaving, and I'm like, I don't know, sad. What do we got? Oh yeah, but we learn from everything and grow. You're dominating at this at the moment. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. And that's, do you know what? When you say I'm dominating, you could put dominating as several different things, I think. For me, dominating is, yeah, like taking it up a level. Yes, like branching out, building my brand, all that sort of stuff. working with some amazing clients, with Team Beast Mode International, learning so much more new things, communicating a lot better, all that, dominating in them areas. But dominating, you know what, is becoming the best version of yourself, seriously. And not just the best version of yourself where you are here now, in every little aspect of your life, everything. Certain things have happened the last few days that have pushed us a certain way. Like, I'm going to say us because me and Lee, because that's where we've been here. Pushed us a certain way, but guess what? We've met a certain person. We've met another person. That wouldn't have happened if we were challenged. It's going to help us move forward. What happens again? Something else comes up. Oh, wait, this opportunity arises. Wait a sec. We have this time now to go this way because shit wasn't working, like the Wi-Fi. What comes up? Boom. Brainwaves, ideas, like crazy next level shit. If we weren't challenged, this shit would not be happening. So you see what I'm saying here about going back to that dominating. Yes, Lee, that's where we've been dominating. Dominating in the challenging times. How about that one? Dominating in the challenging times. I like that. I might even do a post about this later. This is a whole nother thing. So you think about it in life. Yeah, we got easy times, but imagine dominating in the challenging times. Imagine getting to that point where you really are challenging, but you step up into that identity to dominate that tough time. That's a great, what is it? What? Oh, I can't even think about it. I like it, but I'm going to get to this. I just about went down a totally different path. Next level for me, Trent. Man, I'm not going to give you any more free answers. That's next level. Next level for me is like the people I've been talking to this morning on the phone. That's next level for me. People that are already, holy shit, if you look at it in time, they've been doing this a lot longer than me, but they're actually contacting me. So that's next level for me. Next level for me is me stepping into that identity to lead others that have been misled maybe. They've already down a certain way and they've got to take that step. They're faced with a challenge. They've reached out to me, which is fantastic. What do we got here? I'm ready to smash it. Nah, absolutely, Matty. When we land, brother, when we land, it's going to be tomorrow Arvo. We'll be straight into it and it's going to be next level, man. And you deserve that little gift too, man. You absolutely deserve it. It's time to lead the other brothers in the beast mode too, man. What do we got? What's been my biggest obstacle in Bali over the last month? Dealing with you, Nathan Coden. That's what's been... Nah, it hasn't. It hasn't, man. My biggest obstacle is not being aware of, like, not being in control of what's next a few times. It's really hard when something gets changed and taken away and you're like, holy shit, how do I get to that point now? I was going down this path and I go back to it. Dominating in the challenging times, really going within, really asking the serious hard questions to move myself sideways, forwards and whatever. So, yeah. How are you, Courtney? Awesome that you are on. Awesome. Decide and whatever it takes. Nathan Coden with the answer for Trent. This is why these are great and interactive. I'm going to walk around here. Last time I walked up here, I was getting picked on for my Nike shorts, which is pretty funny. I know on Lee's, some of Lee's live streams too, walking around, it's not very busy today. Some of the comments we get from people here, and I must say, you know what? A lot of them are Aussies. And that's what it is, Courtney. I'm glad you picked up on that. Dealing with the best. Danny B, how are ya? Can't believe we didn't chat while you were over here. Flow, bro, flow, exactly. And that's a great point, Lee Lynch, is if you face these challenging times, you want to dominate them, you can't do it doing this. You've got to be flexible. The most successful people in the world are flexible. How are you, Matisse? Oh, we got some music rocking here. Might have to tone it down. It's a woo bar here, W. Just gonna get away from this not so funky music. Everyone who knows me personally on here knows that that's just not my music. Ads Mac, Lee Lynch, true. Lee Bundy, if you're still there, not my music. I have to tone it down. Fogging up here a bit too. And it's not from the music. But yeah, go back to it. Yeah, like the most successful people in the world, it's like they're flexible, they are. When challenges come up, they dominate that by making decisions. Fabian, how are you, brother? But they do them areas in them times when shit gets thrown above them. They dominate by being flexible, by choosing other options, by taking risks, by being more aware of what's actually going on away from their tunnel vision, so they can be flexible. Yes, Nathan Coden, DEFCON 111. Check that shit out, guys. Which way am I going to go here now? I'm going to go this way. Throw some questions at me, guys. Throw some questions, because I've got to wrap this up because we are heading off now. Like I say, we've had to change a lot of plans with the True Authentic Reality Experience online course this week being changed because we are traveling now. We're about to leave. Also my own stuff. The Wi-Fi didn't help yesterday, but it's been better. The harder style is coming as Mac. It's been better to set it up, like even with my own stuff, to be able to like be of the best value from what I've learned from these last couple of weeks, if that makes any sense. And it's really, really cool that I can just sort of have this moment now and just take it in and go, yeah, these decisions that have been made over the last couple of weeks, these choices, some of them weren't the smartest on my own part, but they've pushed me in a direction which is fucking fantastic. Pushed me towards Russia, if you want a hint. But I'm just going to take it in, like, have a look at this, guys. Emily, how are you? Quickly throw some questions at me because I won't be on the air till probably tomorrow night, where I'm actually going to be rocking it out. I've been bringing this on for a bit. I'm going to go deep on where Better Way come from. I'm going to take this back to where it all began and where I got Better Way from. Because it's really, really important for what's next for me, especially with Better Way, especially with Team Beast Mode International, especially where I'm heading with being a coach, if you want to call it, or a leader, or a trainer, whatever label you want to put at it. That's what it's going to be. And the thing that I've been really going deep on is just welcoming more upper level people into my environment, taking more risks on people that are actually putting themselves out there, not ones that are hiding away, not ones that are dipping their toes in, the ones that actually are jumping. And they might be jumping in the wrong direction, but they're jumping. They're the people that I'm going to start opening up my environment to. Simple as that. So all the toe dippers, it's time to start jumping. Hey, wait a sec, look at this. No good hanging down here with the pigeons if you can saw the eagles. If you can't see, that's Mr. Bundy up there. He's just had a full body wax. Nah. I think that's the call to go. We're about to head off. Matisse, how am I feeling? Was it my back? Yes, it is. It's my back. Oh, wait, I'm going to show you on the live feed. Here you go. This is going to be funny. People are going to look at me funny. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to show you where it hurts. I had to throw some funny shit in there, guys. It's actually like right in my glutes and my hip flexors. Like, I've done it before and it really, really messes with my back. It really does. That's going to be fixed after the long plane ride, I can guarantee it. I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, I don't want to think about that actually. Like I said the other night, that brought up a lot of emotional pain of what's next about that. Just going to go in here, see if the Wi-Fi keeps working. Throw some more questions at me, guys. I'm not going to tone it down. Yeah, it was Alch, Matisse. Absolutely. It was actually Alch again this morning after a massive massage yesterday. What does it mean to jump, Jeffro? I tell you what, decide and do whatever it takes. Decide and commit is the jump, guys. And when I talk about having people in my environment that jump, that make them big calls, that make them decisions, like Richard Branson always says, just jump, work out all the shit once you jump, once you decide and commit, once you decide, because then you have to do whatever it takes. So a lot of people that dip their toes in, they're worried about time, they're worried about money, they're worried about perceived things that may or may not happen or arise if they don't jump. Like I say, especially on a rebound or pushing through a challenge. I'm going to wander through here. I'm getting loud here now. And that's what it's about, guys. A lot of it's financial. It is. But if you don't take them risks, bigger risk, bigger reward, but they're usually perceived risks because people are always coming from that scarcity where they're always looking at the problems before they look at what they could get out of it. Lots of walking on the plane. Do you know what? I wonder if Virgin have got Wi-Fi on the plane. I might be able to do a live stream on the plane while I'm walking up and down stretching my back. What do you reckon? Jeffro, if you're going to ask silly questions, I'm going to give you silly answers, my friend. Committing to moving forward in life, brother. None of this going around in circles, dude. We can help you, we can lead you, but you're doing these ones. What are you applying from what you learn? Are you keeping accountable? No, you're doing shit your own way and ending up in the same spot, man. That's what it is. Decide and commit or whatever it do, whatever it takes to get somewhere. Move forward all the time. None of these ones. These ones is toe dipping. These ones get you nowhere. All right, Grant's got on and he's asking me business questions. Okay, email address coming your way, brother. You can't spell my name either. I'm not Stevie. I wonder if this is going to work in here. Throw some more questions at me. I'm going to take these upstairs. I don't know how the Wi-Fi is going to go up here because it is actually seriously shit. I'm going to go up here If it cuts out, thank you everyone for all the messages, especially the last few days, but all through this whole month that I've been over here. Serious, the support I get from you guys is just out of control, and I love it. I do. When I say jump, there's something on offer, guys, that you're thinking about. Just go for it. Hey, let me in. Listen to the funky music in here. This is funky music. Usually it cuts out in here. But like I say, thank you. There's me, there's my back. Wait a sec, ready?